All right, welcome back to The Explainer. So let's talk about something that a lot of people just assume. The idea that all churches are pretty much the same, right? Well, today we're going to dig into a text that says, not so fast. It argues there's something fundamentally different about the original church. So let's dive in. So to get us started, I want you to just think about this one number. According to the Center for the Study of Global Christianity, which our source text points to, there are over 45,000 different Christian denominations in the world today. I mean, just let that sink in. That is a huge variety of names, founders, and ways of doing things. And, when you hear a number that big, it kind of makes sense why a lot of people just land on this idea, right? Church is church. Our source material calls this a really popular, sort of inclusive philosophy. This belief that, hey, it doesn't really matter which one you go to, because they're all just different roads leading to the same place. But the text we're looking at today just slams on the brakes. It says, hold on a minute. It argues that if you really want to get to the bottom of this, you've got to rewind all the way back to the beginning. You have to ask some really basic questions. Was there a time the church actually began? Did it have a name? And who started it? So yeah, let's follow that thought. Okay, so first things first, before we can even get into where the church came from, we've got to get on the same page about what we're even talking about. And according to this source, everything hangs on what that word church actually meant, way back when. So the original word in the New Testament in the Greek is ekklesia. And what our source points out is that this word just means a called out group of people, or an assembly. And this is the key right here. It's not talking about a building. It's not some big institution. It's the people themselves. And the text we're looking at, it actually breaks this down into 3 different ways the word gets used. First, you've got the universal sense. That's all the saved people everywhere across all time. Then there's the local sense, right? Like the church in a specific city, say Corinth. And finally, you have the assembly. That's when that local group of people actually gets together in one place. All right, so if the church is this called out group of people, the next obvious question is, where did it come from? When did it start? Let's trace the origin story that our source lays out. So the text lays this out as a really clear kind of 3-part journey. It all starts way back with prophecies, guys like Isaiah and Daniel talking about it, saying it's all part of God's big plan. Then you move forward to the promises made by Christ himself, saying, hey, this is going to happen, and it's going to happen soon. And then